Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Terry Harrington, and I'll be speaking with Kate and Nathan Thompson. Today's show is sponsored by the St. Clair County Department of Veteran Affairs. First of all, Nate and Kate, thanks for coming in today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell us about this new organization you have that really is focusing on kids in the community called Caring for Kids. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is an event Kate and I we started about 4 years ago. This is gonna be our 4th annual event of putting it on. The idea behind it came from just getting friends and family, and now even just more spread out to the community together to show a little kindness for people who have to stay in the hospital maybe overnight, maybe for a couple weeks, a week or whatever, or even just like an outpatient deal for any kids going into the hospital, just to, take some time out of your day and do something nice for somebody. So.
I mean, having a child in the hospital, and even for the child himself, it's got to be pretty traumatic, I would think.
Yeah, it's never fun when you're a parent to see your child struggling, whether it's, an outpatient surgery and you're going home the same day, or an extended stay in an oncology unit or something. It's a difficult situation. So to be able to encourage people in hard times is, it feels good. It feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, we had one night where our son stayed in the hospital down at Children's once when he was really little, and it's really unnerving. Like it goes from as quickly as stopping at the ER to them thinking, hey, maybe we should send him down for the night, and you instantly become like undone. Like everything that makes sense, you're kind of like, this is just the worst.
Yeah.
So when we came up with this idea, just for those moments, it just reminds you that there's other people that also care, even if they don't even know you. Just to bring in a little stuffed animal helps kind of keep the kids, gives them something even to hang on to other than their hospital gown. And then the gift cards we've been collecting, that we do DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats. So if the kids have to stay, or even the families, they can get something to eat other than hospital food.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you got a big event coming up on August 17th. Tell us about that and how we can become involved.
Okay, so on August 17th at 10 a.m., we're meeting with our friends, family, co-workers, anybody who wants to be involved at the Blue Water Convention Center. And what the biggest part of that day will be making and coloring cards. So this year our goal is to do 600 gifts to families. So we need to get 600 cards colored and made within 2 hours. So that's what we really would like people's help with that day. And then those cards will be packaged with a stuffed animal that, the child will be able to pick what their card and stuffed animal looks like together. And then we'll give that to families at the hospital along with a $30 gift card to DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. So a food delivery service so they can have food brought in. So that the event is really making the cards and packaging them with the stuffed animals. Yeah. And if families are able to donate a $30 gift card to any of those places, we'll gladly accept that and package that with the gifts as well.
Yeah, and we've learned to streamline the idea. 'Cause the first year we did it, we just had blank cards, and we thought the kids would write them all out, but thank God we only had 100 gift cards that time. And so this year, or the past few years, we've learned that we will pre-print them and they can just color them and decorate them with stickers and stuff. So the window is from 10 to noon, and then you can just pop in, make a card or two and leave, or you can kind of just hang out and just start knocking out some cards and just writing nice things in them, because 600 cards it's pretty ambitious, I think, for us right now.
And these cards, too, we should let people know, go to children in McLaren here in Port Huron, but you also partner with the hospital down in Detroit, right?
Yeah, because originally we started with St. John's and Ross, and it was really surprising to me because, to me, that's a huge hospital, being just locally here, and I work at McLaren, and when we went down there, at the time we went because our pediatric unit was closed. So when we showed up with the idea, they were so grateful because they consider themselves one of the smaller ones out of the bigger hospitals down in the city. So when we brought our stuff down there, they were so happy because during summer too, a lot of the hospitals are kind of running low on donations because a lot come in at the holidays around Christmas. So by, August, September, October, they're pretty short. So when we partnered with them originally, and then with a little investigation, I realized that McLaren, we do outpatient surgical services for pediatrics. So we do a lot of dental work for little kids and just other, outpatient stuff, just in and out for the day. So the OR, they give the stuffed animals to them during that time and gift cards for the families and the cards. And then our mother-baby unit has a special care unit where if a baby isn't quite happy enough to go home yet, but they're not bad enough to be shipped down to one of the other hospitals, we keep them for like maybe up to a week or so. And we're able to give the stuffed animals to the families, and which has been surprisingly impactful because a lot of them have siblings, and if they're in there, they can't go in and see their new little brother or sister yet. They got to wait, and sometimes they'll do a little co-stuffed animal. So it's been really just really special.
If somebody wants to participate, just walk in, no registration, that type of thing?
That's right. No registration needed. You can come anytime, 10 a.m. to noon at the convention center on August 17th.
Sounds good. And one thing I found fascinating as we were talking before we started taping, the name came from your own son.
Yeah. When we originally, the idea came up, we were just kicking ideas around one day, and it started out as maybe we take balloons to the kids, and then you realize, well, if a balloon pops in a hospital, nobody's going to think that's fun. And if you're allergic to latex, that's a bad. So it all kind of just transitioned into this, and then we were talking to Bear about it because we wanted him to be involved. I mean, he's 12, but at the time he was like 9. So he came up with the name Caring for Kids, and then we just stuck with it, and it's been fun because he's been a part of it every year to help remember there's other stuff going on than what's in our normal circle, and to be a part of helping them out.
Very good. So August 17th, 10 to noon at the Blue Water Convention Center to be able to draw some cards and help some kids that unfortunately happen to be in the hospital.
That's
Yes,
right.
absolutely.
Well, we want to thank you for telling us about Caring for Kids.
Yeah, thanks.
And we want to thank you for joining us on Spotlight.